Alright, so this video is going to be interesting. I'm just going to tell you guys what happened, and I'm fully expecting comments like, I told you so, and exposed, or or whatever you guys want to tell me. If you want to tell me Xbox One sucks, error cuts, how did you not see this, how could you have been so stupid, all of that, and it's cool. Feel free and do so. I don't blame you, because I deserve it. I deserve to be told, I told you so. I guess I had to learn a lesson the hard way. You know, sometimes you have to do that in life. That's the only way you'll learn, I guess. So like the title says, I have sold my Xbox One. As of last night, it is gone, and I could not be more relieved. So I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys why I came to this decision. Why now? Why did I buy it in the first place? Is the Xbox One really that bad? Hopefully this video can answer some of those questions. Obviously, I bought it at launch because of hype. I was hyped to get into next gen. I wanted to be part of the excitement. You know, it was an exciting time. I didn't want to feel left out. I just wanted to be there. You know, Kenny bought the PS4, so I wanted to get the Xbox One. So we kind of had, you know, the best of both worlds, and it would be perfect, right? Well, you know, I knew going into buying a next-gen console, whether it was the PS4 or the Xbox One, I knew it was going to be a little dry. I knew there wasn't going to be a lot of games. The games are going to come in the future. It was an investment for the future. I knew that going in. I wasn't naive about it. I wasn't expecting fireworks and explosions every day, like to be hooked on it 24/7. I knew it was going to be a little dry. However, I didn't think it was going to be so dry that I didn't even want to touch my Xbox One for like the past 3 or 4 weeks. I literally did not want to touch it. I even thought about, you know, maybe I should do a goodbye Xbox One live stream. Just stream the games I have just as a one last time. I didn't even want to do that. And that says a lot. That says a lot about the Xbox One. And if you guys want to know more about what I don't like about the system or whatever, I can do that in another video. I don't want to get into that right now. But just know that it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought I would at least want to play it once a week. I mean, come on. That was just very disappointing, and it bugged me that it just sat there collecting dust. And I looked at it like, man, that's $500, $600 I could use on something more important like my rent or something like that. Which brings me to my next reason why I decided to sell it was financial reasons. I recently had been disqualified from financial aid for school. It's a long story, I don't really want to get into it, but it's actually kind of a blessing in disguise because instead of appealing for it now, I can just get it later when I transfer and I have to spend more on school because it's going to get way expensive later on. And in California, I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but in California, we only have a certain amount of semesters we can collect financial aid, and I didn't want to cap it so soon. I rather use that money later, like I said, when it's way more expensive. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise. But right now I'm still in school, so that means money is going to have to come out of my pocket to pay for my expenses. So that had a lot to do with it as well, just to have that money for more important things, because school is at the top of my list right now. It's my most important goal and most important thing in my life that I want to achieve. So I'm sure you guys can see where I'm coming from and why I chose to, you know, get that money back. I'm sure that's understandable. So that's pretty much the gist of it. As far as the future goes and me and Xbox, what it holds for us, they'd have to give me a really big reason to want to buy it again. Microsoft would have to come out with more than Titanfall, more than Quantum Break. I'm talking big time reasons for me to buy it again. And I mean that. And I'm going to be very cautious in the future. It's a lesson learned. But that's pretty much all I can say right now. Who knows what the future holds? It's just for right now, that's the decision I made. If you're curious how much I got for the Xbox One, I got $580. That includes Forza and Battlefield 4. So I did take a little bit of a loss, but not as bad as I thought it would be. I was actually really happy with that number and grateful, considering how available Xbox Ones are right now. You can go out anywhere and go buy one. So I was very grateful for that. And the guy who bought it actually kind of gave me a scare, because buying on Craigslist is nerve-wracking as it is, because you never know who you're going to meet or what's going to happen. But on top of it, he had to come to my apartment because he wanted to test it. Obviously, he wanted to know, you know, if it was a good system, if it turned on, if it worked. I don't blame him. It's just that him coming to my apartment was very nerve-wracking. I had Kenny here, of course, but still, I was thinking this guy could totally pull a home invasion on us or something. Like, this is dangerous. I don't recommend doing this, you guys. If you can, avoid it at all costs. I ended up texting my friend, and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm going to do this Craigslist transaction. Here's his number, just in case. Here's what his car looks like. Here's all his information, everything I have on him, just in case. If you don't hear back from me in like 15 minutes, please call or, come over here or something. So yeah, and then he pulls up, right? And, I'm texting her, and the reason why I was texting her all this stuff is because he pulls up, he gets out, pops open his trunk, and then pulls out a duffel bag. And I'm like, the first thing that goes through my head is like, oh my gosh, he has weapons. He's gonna gag me with something in that bag. Or, I was just like freaking out a little bit. It's getting nervous and paranoid. It turns out he just used the bag to, put the Xbox in. He was a really cool guy, really nice guy, but he was huge. And he could have played football. That's how big he was. He could have been a lineman. Seriously, he was huge. And I was thinking, man, this sucks. But of course, obviously you're hearing my voice. I'm alive. Everything's cool. But that's going to be the last time I ever sell out of my home. That is just not cool. It's not fun. It's dangerous. And hopefully I never have to do that again. So I don't recommend that. But it was a success. The Xbox One is gone. And I just wanted to let you guys know. Someone on Facebook actually recommended I make this video to explain, what happened, why I sold it or whatever. So here it is. I'm sorry if you're disappointed, if you really wanted to see Xbox One content from me. Who knows what the future holds. They have to give me a big, huge reason to get it again if that ever happens. But stay tuned for my content. I mean, I still have my 360, I still have my PS3, I still have a PS4 that I have access to, so if you ever want to play with me, just hit me up, let me know, and thanks for watching this video, everybody. I will talk to you all later. Peace out, guys. Hope you understand. I will talk to you later. Bye.
It's fine. Yeah, get out of there. Very nice, man.